Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. If you are a repeat offender, I love you. And if you're new to this channel, then welcome. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you an easy crock pot or slow cooker recipe for butter, garlic, beef. How can you go wrong? Butter, garlic, and beef. So, enough talking. Let's get cooking.
All right, let's get to it. We'll start by roughly chopping one small onion. Next up, let's mince 5 to 6 large cloves of garlic. Now I had several mushrooms left over from a previous recipe that I decided to use in this recipe, and it worked out great. So I highly recommend you use a whole carton of mushrooms for this recipe. Just quarter them up. Next up are our baby honey gold potatoes. I've washed them and now I'm just going to cut them in half, and if they're really big, you can quarter them. Lightly season them with a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Here I have 2.5 pounds of a beautiful chuck roast. I'm just going to do a little surgery here. There's a little bit of fat that I'm not grooving on that I'm just going to remove. And then you just want to cut this up into really nice big cubes. Try to keep your pieces similar if you can in size. Now we need to melt some butter. It's going to be a total of 6 tablespoons. I've melted that in the microwave really quick, and now to that I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of rosemary, a teaspoon of thyme, and a teaspoon of paprika, followed by our minced garlic and a little bit of pepper to taste. And I'm really into Celtic salt these days, so a teaspoon of that. Next, we're gonna add some beefy onion soup mix. I ended up measuring out like 2.5 tablespoons because I was afraid it might be salty, but it worked out great, so you can use the whole packet if you wish. Now we're gonna lightly season our cubed beef with salt and pepper to taste. Just give that a quick mix. Next, we're going to coat our cubed up beef with a tablespoon of cornstarch. If you don't have cornstarch, you could just use flour. Just mix that up quick to make sure that the cornstarch is coating all sides of the meat. Now, let's go to the stove. Here at the stove, I have my fry pan and I'm turning my heat up to high. I want to get this pan nice and hot. And then to it, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. You can use any oil of your choice. Now we're just going to quickly brown off our beef. We're not cooking this all the way through, so you're only going to be cooking each side for about 3 or 4 minutes, or until it's nice and brown. Once your beef is browned on all sides, you can turn off the heat and just place this in a dish. We're going to go over and transfer it to our slow cooker. Okay, so we'll start by placing our potatoes at the bottom of our slow cooker. Next, we're going to pour half of our garlic butter herb sauce. And then we're going to add some beef broth. That's half a cup. Followed by our roughly chopped onions and our mushrooms. So we're creating a nice bed for our beef. And last but not least, pour the remaining garlic butter sauce over the top of your beef. Now set your crock pot to low, and we're going to be cooking this anywhere from 5 to 6 hours. My crock pot runs a little bit hotter, so I cooked mine approximately 5.5 hours, and it came out perfect. The meat was super tender and juicy. So let's plate it. These potatoes are perfectly cooked and full of flavor, as well as our beef. And don't forget to give yourself a ladle of that sauce. And I'm just gonna garnish it with some freshly chopped parsley.
Thanks for sticking around until the very end, guys. Please show your support and like and share this video, as well as subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. And as always, guys, until next time.